Oh. Hey, Master Chemist, the video started. Can you get your stool, please, and sit down?
There is no stool.
What are you talking about? Anyway, so today, guys, we're going to talk about lab safety. Chemistry for kids, everyone. Lab safety. Anyway, so today, what we're going to do is we're going to take you through the ins and outs of what it means to be safe in the lab. All the rules that you're going to need to know, and the attire that you're going to need to wear, so to make sure that you're safe and everyone else around you is safe. What are you doing? What is that?
This is you.
Me?
Yeah, Professor Boron.
How's that me?
Because you're not this guy.
Excuse me? What does that mean?
You're not the Master Chemist.
Huh?
You don't look like a scientist.
What?
You don't have the necktie and the shirt. You just look like this guy, you know? Anyways, to the lab.
It is a fascinating journey, this path of knowledge, and the vehicle we ride is a science called chemistry.
Here we go.
I'm sure glad I don't have a headache now.
Alright, so we're back with the Master Chemist. And what he has here is he has the appropriate attire when it comes to what you would want to wear in the lab situation. So for example, he has the goggles that are prominent, but would help you in a situation in which you need your eyes protected. So whether it be, toxic, noxious gas or some sort of acid, it's good either way. Next, you have the lab coat that is present across his body. It's a good cover for his arms, his chest. It'll help him out if he was to spill anything on himself. Next, he has the gloves. Hands are, the component that you would be using most often in the lab situation. So that would be the most likely area to actually get afflicted by any other damage. And he does have closed-toed shoes. That would be ideal as to not have your feet damaged throughout the process when you're in the lab. Ideally, he would, need full-length pants, but these would be acceptable as of now. But in the real lab situation, you would want to make sure that you actually have those. And in case of a true emergency, and if any of this fails completely, the best option would be to actually go to an eye wash station or a shower in which a jet stream of water would be coming down on you and would assist you in your emergency situation. Alright, so that would wrap up this section of the video. This is the ideal form when it comes to what you want to look like in the lab situation.
Exactly. Ideal, but Professor Boron, I don't see any of that idealness on you as well.
What?
I don't see any of that suit, the tie, the goggles, the hood. I don't see any of that.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying.
What do you want me to do?
Maybe you just need to leave this video.
What?
Maybe I'm just saying. Maybe you just need to let me do it for the rest of it.
You know what? You talk to me. Hang on. I can't deal with this guy. He's a fool.
Dude.
I can't.
Master Chemist?
Yes.
He's a lead character. He's a lead man.
No, I don't care. I didn't go to college for this. I didn't to be in this janky show.
You gotta just let it go. Let it go. Just work with him. Cooperate. It'll be over soon.
How can I do that?
Listen. Don't worry. Look, I got you covered. Just don't tell anybody about this. I'll give you a little extra this time. Just cooperate with us, okay?
Okay. I guess so.
How bad can he be?
It's pretty bad.
Just get back out there. Just, come on.
Fine.
For the kids.
Whatever.
For the children.
Alright guys, so we're back. What I got here, is some really important lab rules that you would want to follow in the laboratory. In most schools, you're probably going to have to sign a safety contract, so it would be important to know the main ones that you would want to follow. For example, number 1, conduct yourself in a responsible manner at all times in the science classroom and laboratory. So it'd be important to have a sense of respect in the classroom because you don't want to accidentally harm anyone else, or you would want to respect the person who is supposed to supervise you and lead you to this journey. Care to read some?
Number 2. Follow all written and verbal instructions carefully. Perform only those lab activities assigned by your teacher. Unauthorized investigations and experiments are prohibited.
Right. So you would
I
want
don't
to follow.
necessarily agree with that, but
No
Carry on.
sodium.
Hey, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So, the basic thing is you would want to follow instructions because if you deviate, you could get into some real trouble. I mean, honestly, it's not fun. I've seen some things. It's not too good. Anyway, so never work alone in the laboratory. A certified instructor must be present at all times in the laboratory. So, we're pretty redundant here. So, the main thing is follow your instructor, follow the rules, and you'll be set. Can you read number 5?
I can. Do not eat food, drink beverages, or chew gum in the laboratory. Do not use laboratory glassware as containers for food or beverages. Exactly. Like some of the beverages are like super old.
Because you don't want to confuse like your soda with like a glass of hydroxide.
Okay, you're not gonna put soda in a beaker. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's rhetorical. I'm just giving you
Oh,
examples.
rhetorical?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, agreed.
Right. Okay. So, other stuff. Okay. Horseplay. Bad idea. Don't want to break anything, or else that's expensive. Plus, you could get cut. And if in the event that you actually do have broken glassware, you would want to instruct your instructor, right? Because then that would be paramount, in this situation, because they would know what to do. In all cases that you have no idea what to do, you should call them. Anyway.
Number 7.
Right.
Work area should be kept clean and tidy at all times. Bring only needed materials to the lab station.
Right.
Should be
So you
kept
have a lot of
clean.
experience with that, right?
Absolutely. I've spilled some acid before, definitely some bases, and you don't want that stuff going in the sink or on the table. So instead, just don't do that. Exactly. So keep it clean,
Right.
kids.
And something that most people don't talk about is what you do after the lab, because a cleanup is something that most people don't talk about, but is very important, because you would want to put all the chemicals back where they came from, and you would want to make sure the workplace is properly cleaned, so that the next group, whoever it may be, would actually have, it'd be easy on them. Anyway, look at 24. I think that's a really important thing. See you. Master Kidz. 24.
Report any accidents, spill, breakage, etc., or injury, cut, burn to the instructor immediately, no matter how trivial it may appear.
Right. So a lot of this does get redundant, but what you want to make sure is that you're safe, know what's in danger, how to handle it. If you don't know what to do, call the instructor. I mean, most of this is about just being extremely careful when it comes to acids and
Oh,
with
I like
your
52.
glassware. What is it?
52 is pretty nice. Be sure to use all sharp objects for their intended purpose.
Right. So obviously you don't want to play around and actually, cut yourself, because that would be awful.
No, exactly.
Right.
Okay, that is officially the second video in the Chemistry for Kids series. I hope you learned a lot today, because I certainly have. And Professor Boron has been very helpful and very kind, actually. And I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Very respectful colleague. And I hope you join us for the next one. The third one will be measurements in units, I believe.
Matter and measurement.
Matter measurements. That is it. Master Chemist, signing off.
Farewell.
Peace. Welcome to the Chemistry Corner, kids. This is a new segment brought up by the founding members of the Chemistry for Kids organization. This is an organization, or a section of the organization, where we answer viewer-submitted questions, and we read all our comments, and we're gonna answer all your comments today. So there's actually a few that we wanna route. Just some 3, but it'll be stacked later on. So the first one is from user YT_StrongMom. And his question is, how much was that lab coat? This one? I don't know, it's kind of pristine, some polyester. I'd say about $20 to $30. That's about that much. Second question is from user Susie Sniffs. And she asks, I like the presentation, but your stuttering is pretty bad. Can Professor Boron do more of the talking? I'm actually seeing a physician on this. It's kind of serious. Third question is from Cock_Lord. And his question is, I accidentally bought some packs of Na, sodium. Any interests to buy your sodium? I'll catch up with you on that. So, and that's actually all the questions we have so far. Make sure to leave comments down below, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Master Chemist, out.